we are going to experience pressure. And out of that, it's going to reveal some things. It's going to show you some things in your life that you need to be aware of and you need to be mindful of. It's going to expose your character. It's going to expose your thought life and your habits and your action. It's going to expose a lot of your values and your belief systems. And when you're under pressure and you get squeezed in, when you feel the pressure coming in, something's going to come out. Welcome to the It Matters podcast. I'm your host, Walter Perez, and let's dive in as we help you grow your mindset and elevate your leadership. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the It Matters podcast. Thank you for joining me in another episode. And I'm wondering, how are you doing? How are things going lately for you? Are you keeping on track? Do you feel like you're getting better? Are you getting better every day? You know, my desire, and I believe that my calling and what I'm trying to do with this podcast is to help you, encourage you, challenge you maybe at times to get better and to talk about things that matter that will affect our leadership, our mindset, our personal development, our way of living, our lives at home and outside of home, all of that. And so this is important for us to chat. And so I'm always learning along with you. I'm also, leading as well. And I'm also going through my own things. And so this episode has really been inspired by something that's been happening in the last week or two, because I've been feeling under pressure. I've been feeling this heaviness of pressure that has caused some fatigue, that has caused, some challenges in my life. And just to give you a little bit about it, we have a sick child, and they spend some days in the hospital. And the thing is that it's not just a simple fix. It's a rare disease that we're somewhat familiar because our other child has it, but our newest baby has it as well. And so there's a lot of thinking and a lot of decision making and all that has caused a lot of pressure. And I was really thinking about this because I was reflecting on the way I was reacting, the way I was acting also, and where some of my habits were, and my thought life was going, all that kind of stuff. So I was really thinking about this, and I wanted to bring that up and chat about it, because all of us leaders or in leadership development or whatever, we're going to experience some sort of pressure. We're going to get under pressure. And I've already mentioned a couple, but what's going to cause that pressure? Stress is going to cause pressure. Having to make some difficult decisions is going to cause pressure. Failure will cause you to be under pressure. There's going to be things that you're doing that are not sitting so well with you that are going to cause pressure, and it can come in different shapes and forms, but we are going to experience pressure. And out of that, it's going to reveal some things. It's going to show you some things in your life that you need to be aware of and you need to be mindful of. It's going to expose your character. It's going to expose your thought life and your habits and your action. It's going to expose a lot of your values and your belief systems. And when you're under pressure and you get squeezed in, when you feel the pressure coming in, something's going to come out. So my question for you is, what is going to come out? So I've heard it say that being under pressure doesn't create character, but it reveals character. And I actually agree, because I've been thinking a lot about, my past and different things that have made me act a certain way and all that. And it wasn't created in the time of pressure. It was already inside me. It was already part of me, whether good or bad, but the pressure just revealed it. Maybe another way to see this is that pressure is a magnifier. Another cool way of seeing this is that pressure is almost like an X-ray machine. It does an X-ray on you, and it exposes and it shows you things inside you that you may or may not be proud of. And so I wanted to chat a little bit about this because it's super important. And it's not about us avoiding being under pressure. It's not about us being scared. and all that, because the fact is that difficult times will come, things will happen, that we will experience pressure. The question is, are you happy? Are you good with the type of things that come out when you get squeezed in these pressure, hard times, or challenging times? The things that the pressure reveals, are you okay with that? And so let's chat a little bit about that, because if character is going to be one of the things that's going to really be revealed and exposed, well, what are the things that are going to add to that? Or what are the things that you need to be mindful today so you can be what? Productive, ahead of time, but also be proactive in the meantime, so you're not just being reactive and then maybe not impressed with what you see. And so one of the things is that pressure is going to do is it's going to reveal your core values. It's going to reveal your belief system. So what do you value right now that you want to make sure that it stays consistent in the future? So when you experience hard times, your values are not in question. Your belief systems are not in question. Your character will not be in question. You will actually be proud, and you'll say, no, I responded and I answered to pressure in a great way. So I want us to think about that, because that's what happens when we go through challenging times. Pressure will cause us to get our core values potentially shaken, questioned, or exposed, right? Maybe another thing to think about is your mindset. I think that when we go under pressure, you end up having mind games and your mindset gets put to the test. Does your mind, when you get put under pressure, go to a positive scenario or negative scenarios? Do you go into self-defeat, or do you go to a self-talk that promotes you up, lifts you up, and encourages you? Where does your mindset go in these times when you're feeling under pressure? Are you proud of your thought life? Do you go into destructive mode, where you end up just uh, putting yourself down, speaking to yourself in a way that it's filthy and negative and not helpful at all? Do you have an attitude and a perspective that says, hey, I can get through this, do you know where to think or what to think about when things get tough? See, pressure will do all these things, and if we're not ready, we'll end up going into maybe a state or a place where we're not proud of, or we're not really wanting to live in. Pressure will also expose your habits, good or bad habits. It's going to show you if you've been having some good momentum and some good consistency. It's going to show if you have some good rhythms in your life. It's going to show if you have some good patterns in your life. And the question is, are you going to be proud of that? Are you okay with exposing your habits and going, no, maybe I got a couple of hiccups here and there. I tripped. I bumped into a few roadblocks or little bumps, but I kept going. And my habits are solid. My habits are strong. And my habits are the reason that I can get out of this slump. My habits is the reason that I'm going to make it through this hard time or this pressure. How does it look like when you go under pressure, and do your habits end up helping you, or do they actually end up causing you to be defeated and giving you maybe taking you into a deeper valley in your life that you don't want to be part of? It's important to realize that the way we live our lives are going to get exposed. Our actions, our habits are going to lead us into a way of living. And if you're not, if you think about the last time that you were under pressure, what was the first reaction? Did you end up, being angry? Did you get mad? Did you get, super stressed and even more toxic? Do people like being around you when you're under pressure? Do you end up treating people or disregarding people? Or do you end up making people feel like they don't matter? Do you value people when you're under pressure? Do you value yourself under pressure? Do you just want to go and hide, or do you seek people to help you and comfort you? Do you seek wisdom? Do you seek advice, coaching and mentorship, etc.? Or do you just try to keep it to yourself, and do you just self-destruct, as I've said already? what does being under pressure truly do for you? What does it expose? What do you see under that X-ray? What is it revealing to you? Have you asked yourself that question lately? Because it's super important. If you're going to go and grab that simple analogy, if you grab an orange and you squeeze it and you put it under pressure, you're going to get orange juice. If you're going to grab a lemon and you're going to squeeze it, you're going to get lemon juice, and so on and so forth. You get where I'm going with this, right? So when life comes at you hard and you get put under pressure and you get squeezed, what is going to come out? What is going to come out when that pressure squeezes you? And you can think back about times in the past where that has happened, and that can answer that question of whether you were proud of what came out or not. If you're not, then start building right now. Start building right now, and so you can prepare yourself. Prepare yourself to have the right characteristics in your life, the right values, the right mindset, the right habits, so you can have the right actions that you're going to be proud of. And not only are you happy with, but it's going to impact other people positively. But if you are looking back and you're going, man, I don't like the person that I become when I'm under pressure. It's scary. People don't like me. People stay away from me. People have told me and given me feedback that I'm not a good person when I'm under pressure. So the goal here is we're not here to avoid pressure, because pressure is going to come. Sometimes things are going to happen in life that are out of our control, and we're going to put ourselves in situations that we could have done differently, but we're humans and we're going to make mistakes. We're going to fail. We're going to do things, and it's going to cause us to have some pressures in our lives that we're not happy about, but they're going to happen. And automatically, it's going to do things to us. It's going to do things to our body. It's going to do things to our health, our mindset, everything. And so who are you going to be when the pressure comes? Who do you want to be when the pressure comes? And I think it's very wise to think about this, because leaders need to be proactive and think ahead. They prepare. They are proactive in the habits that they put in place, in the input that we get in now, so that when the time comes, the output is in line with our values, our character, and everything else that we're trying to become. So think about that today, okay? Maybe you're experiencing some hard times right now. You can change that right now. You can stop everything in motion and say, no, that's not who I want to be. I know that sometimes it's so easy to just draw back to our old habits. It's so easy to become our old self sometimes, because good things and positive things and good consistent habits take some effort. It takes some work. Yes, they do, but it's going to be worth it. See, being under pressure is going to just show you gaps that you have in your life that you need to bring together and you need to work on. That's all. It's only going to reveal things that, you don't have to be identified by the pressure. You just have to say, okay, this is the person I want to be, and I'm excited. So pressure could reveal good things about you, or it could reveal some bad things about you. What side are you on? In what season are you in today? And are you proud of that? And if you're not, well, then let's change. It matters. It matters how we respond to this. And so let's not wait until the next pressure point comes, and let's just deal with it today, and let's start working on ourselves so we can become so confident that we're building our leadership, our habits, our lifestyles, who we are on some solid ground, so that when the storm comes, it's going to shake you a little bit, but it ain't going to drop you. And so think on that today. And I know that as you practice this, you'll be able to share this with other people, and you're going to be able to invite other people into this journey, and people are going to want to be part of you. They want to be part of your leadership. They want to follow you because you're a confident and consistent and predictable leader. And so I appreciate you joining me in another episode. I hope this fast episode today will add some value to you, some things to think about. Let me know what you think. Add it in the comments, because as we're all together getting better, it is a win-win when the leader leads well. I'll catch you in the next one.